Sequoia Gaming. Sequoia Gaming. Sequoia Gaming. Oh, Sequoia Gaming. Meow meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Hello, Ali Lost. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome. Hello, John Abaddon. Miwan Sequoia. Sequoia Gaming, perhaps? Yes. Hello, welcome to the stream. How you doing? It's me. That's me. That's me, Sequoia. Hello. Yep. Hello. Oh, fuck. We doing baller? Baller. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, I'm kind of like a little bit weird. I'm like kind of between states again. I've explained this before, but I've explained this feeling before, but I'm a little bit between things at the moment. You know, I've got shit I gotta do soon, but not right now. I've got some shit that I need to do now, but not like, whatever. Just in general, but just in general though. So it's a little weird. Doing good, playing through Gears of War games again, preparing for the one coming out in October. There's another Gears of War? Interesting. Cool. Did not know that. Wonder what's for today's stream. Oh, you're cat facing at me, and it's making me uncomfortable because I feel like I should know what's for today's stream, but actually the truth is I don't know. The truth is that I don't know what's for today's stream. I forgot. What was for today's stream. We will figure this out, will we? Well, hello though. Like I said again, we're gonna figure it out. This is true. I don't know. I warmed up kind of today because I was doing some little bits of work today because I was doing some graphical design. Believe it or not. Do you believe me when I say that I was doing some graphical design? It's fine if you don't, but I was doing that. And I can't show you. I actually can't show you because it would dox me, but I was doing some graphical design. And I was also doing some other small foundry things. I need to get on to like properly preparing everyone's backstories, but like I don't have two of them yet, so no, I don't have like one of them yet. I'm still waiting on one of them. So, but I gotta get ready for the campaign too. But like I'm also entering an animation jam. I'm currently in an animation jam right now. That's gonna start next Monday, which is kind of concerning. Maybe I should have said no, but I'm already in it, so we're gonna see if that kills me. I don't know. We're gonna see if that kills me, but like yes. I wonder who. I will kill my brother. No, it's not your brother. It's not your brother, actually. Sequoia, I was told to show you something. You were told to show me something? You were told. By who? On whose account? On whose direction? On whose order? Were you told to, like, tell me something? On John Abaddon's direction, you were told to show me something? Me. Pick me. Oh my god. By Neela Azura, I see. As perhaps maybe expected. Alright then, hit me. What do you have to show to me, the Sequoia? Oh! Wow! I like that. Wow, the colors here are kind of crazy, damn. I like these as well. Wow, we. Nice. Damn, I didn't realize the fucking neck, the neck. Did I draw the neckline that deep? Actually, I don't know if I did that. I don't remember if I did that. Did I do that? I don't know if I did. Jeez. Hello, Ing. Oh my God, it's Ace. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Welcome, 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 welcome. Did I do that though? I don't remember if I did that. Did I? Well, it could happen. It could happen. But hello, welcome to the stream. How are you? I'm going to draw now, I guess. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Yep. Draw conclusions. Draw conclusions. Haha. Wow. Everyone in the stream hates me. Obviously. Stalker status maintained 35 stream streak. That's a respectable streak, I think. You know. I suppose 30 times listening into me. I guess that's certifiably a stalker moment. I guess we could call it that. Okay, no, like I said though, I don't know. What am I gonna do? I feel like I said, I'm in between things, again. Like, I just finished some big things, but now I need to, do some big things. You know what? I don't know if this has ever happened to you, but I just got, I worked up the courage, I guess, the mental bandwidth to make a phone call today, but that phone call led to me having to make 2 more phone calls that I don't have the bandwidth to make yet, which is fucked up, right? I got a requisition to do a thing for medical purposes, and I called the place that was supposed to have it, but they didn't get it. They don't have it yet. I don't know why they don't have it. It's been 2 days, and so now I'm just sitting here wondering man, I had to call the doctor's office and ask if they managed to fax the bullshit over to them. And that means that I have to do that and then make another call, which is fucked up because I'm a useless human being. But I don't know. But I did that this morning. But then I'm also in an animation jam next week, and I also got to work on the campaign. So fucking, I don't know, man. I'm about to explode, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens though. I don't know. I'll try not to explode. I think I'd like to think that everyone here would prefer it if I didn't explode and die, but who knows? Saying we can be useless together. All right. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. I think that's a mean thing to say to myself as much as anyone else, really. So it's okay if you explode as long as you're at least maybe 2 pieces. What if the 2 pieces is my head and my body though? That's not a good piece to lose, right? What if it's my right arm though? What if it's my right arm too that explodes? Huh? What are you gonna do then? What could possibly happen then that would be fine? You'll put your head in a mech. Oh my god. Fortnite mechify you. Fortnite mechify. Didn't they stop doing that though? I saw a couple of screenshots and short videos of Pomni in Fortnite, and her legs are so fucking long. It's kind of crazy. Long knee. And it's so they stopped doing that apparently, I guess. It's did they just stop doing that entirely, just altogether, even for the people who don't need to be really need to be stretched, I guess. I wonder. I just like the mechs they always use for short character collabs. I haven't played Fortnite. I don't think I ever will, to be honest. But I do wonder, how does playing with a mech play? Does it affect game feel at all? I don't know. Does it cause enough sort of dissonance in the fact that you're watching pre-made animations on a mech character instead of a human being. Like, how does it play? I'm kind of curious as to how it plays, but like, I'm not curious enough to like know to like actually play it myself. So like, that's just me, I guess. No different. That's fair. You know what? I'll take your word for it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably never gonna play Fortnite though. So thanks for letting me know that. It's just visual to give the. Why is my OBS giving me a notification? Is my OBS dying? It surely isn't, right? It's not. It's not, right? No, it's not. Huh? Wonder what happened. Oh, whatever. I mean, I know why the models are like that. Don't get me wrong. I know like why like the Fortnite models are like that. Like that's not the mystery to me. It's just like I'm just kind of so curious to like know if it like plays any different. I guess like mentally, like not like physically. I'm not. I don't. I'm not expecting them to give like the short characters like a higher or lower move speed or anything. Nothing like actually concrete, but like just like I'm kind of curious if it like affects people's mental states to see a mech instead of like anything else. Although I guess it could fuck with your mental state the same way if you saw like a fucking I don't know, like a fucking a fucking stretched out homunculus, I guess. I guess that's like part of the language, I guess, that's being used here. So that's probably fine, I don't know. Anyway, let's box it up and let's do some bullshit. I don't know. I was working on some animation yesterday. I was chipping away at that, but we might do something new. Who knows? Maybe I'll work on some campaign stuff. Maybe I probably won't, but we'll see. I don't know. Yeah, I've been filled with like sort of delusions of like grandeur recently. I don't know if that's something that happens to you guys, but I've been imagining just like projects that I want to like do, but I don't really have enough time to do right now. But whatever. I'm fine with them stretching Pomni. I just don't like how curvy they made her. Are they curvy? I mean, to be fair, I've only seen like I guess like a couple videos, but like, did they make them? Did they make Pomni like extra curvy? I mean, maybe I don't know. Like, are their like hips like wide or something? Are like Pomni's hips like really wide to like accommodate for like the I don't know the animation set or something? Pomni Fortnite. Damn. I mean, geez. I mean, part of it is like definitely like just like this, right? Like these design elements of like the sort of like the outfit. That's just kind of part of it, I guess. But like, you know what? Like, I guess like if you overlay like the fucking box and like you do like the construction, like, gee, you know what? Like, damn, I guess. Damn. Wow. I don't remember that actually. I thought her head would be smaller actually. I was expecting her head to be smaller. Is this like not like the right render? Maybe it's not. I don't know. I feel like this is the third plane. Yeah, I mean here's like a YouTube thumbnail. She has a neck. It's a neck. Anyway, this is just like I don't know. I mean, like, geez, that body of yours is absurd. Okay, like I didn't realize that. When I first had like my preliminary glances at like the model, I didn't think it was like exactly like that. Damn. I'm stuck in another digital hell. Fortnite. Oh man. Does anyone in the chat like Fortnite? I know a couple people who play it, but like, I don't know. I know a couple people who hopped on, like, specifically for some skins in particular, but, you know, that's how they make their money. That's how they make their money. I like it sometimes. I just like using the 6-7 emote and get it grittying, right? Yeah, like hit the gritty, of course. How could I forget the gritty? Hit the gritty in front of the griddle. Bow, 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 bow. Play when I'm asked to. Used to like it, but there are other games I enjoy more. That's fair. That's fair. You know, honestly, that's fair. If you didn't know what the gritty was, I would have unfollowed JK. I too am a product of this internet too. Actually, you know what? Despite the fact that I'm not on Twitter that much nowadays, I am still online. I do exist in the same material plane as you, Ace. I do know what a 6 and 7 is. I do know what a gritty was. As if I'm talking about it as if it's like literally dead, but like the concept of a gritty is dead actually. But come on, come on. Although, you know, I don't know. There's some things that I'm probably unaware of though. I do dabble in the tongue. Oh, okay, I mean, you know, case in point, like some of this is like completely fucking like on I'm not like voluntarily learning about any of this. Some of this, you know, some of it's like unwilling. You know, some of it's just like forced upon me, and I just have to like adapt quickly. But you know, we live our lives like this, right? Sometimes to her, man. I mean, you know, once like I was in like a group chat, and like the name of the group chat was Triple T, and I was concerned. I was like, what does this mean? What does Triple T mean? And then they told me, oh, it's tongue sir, and I'm like, okay. Okay. You know, like, did I want to know that? Like, I did ask, you know, but like, perhaps like there was a different universe where like they would have been kinder to me as a human being, you know, with my proclivities and such, you know. Perhaps I would have been a little bit more, a little happier that timeline, maybe. I don't know. Collect my pages. Da, ba, ba, da, ba, ba, ba. You know, I've been like on the exercise bike for like a lot recently, actually. And like, I mean, it's mainly because, you know, I'm trying to lose weight and all, but like, I don't know. Like, there's sometimes there's like a weird feeling I get just like sitting on the bike and just like pedaling away. You know, it's like I've been doing it consistently for a while now, and I feel like sometimes I start entering like a state that like I can't really like fully articulate properly, but I don't know. It's like when I'm there though, like I start forgetting everything that I ever like to watch whenever I exercise though, or like to listen to whenever I'm exercising though. It's like when I'm on stream and I can forget everything I want to talk about too, you know? I talk about like streaming on stream so often. Like only because like it's really easy to talk about streaming when I'm streaming because that's what I'm actively doing, you know? But like I don't actually have that much interesting things to say about streaming as a whole, I don't think. I don't know if anyone agrees. I don't think anyone actually. I don't know if anyone like agrees with that. I don't think I really want people to agree with me about anything when it comes to streaming, really, because I don't know if I'm an authority on like anything really, but I don't know. It's like that's just how it is, right? Like I could talk more about drawing, but eventually like things just like slow down, right? There's only so many times I can talk about like drawing a line and like doing a thing when I'm drawing those. I don't know. You know, I do feel like I've been kind of like complacent with my boxes though recently. I don't know. You know, do you ever do something like this is the same thing with like the bike actually. I'm such a wow, I'm such a fucking improv master. I'm connecting this to the bike, but like, you know, I've been doing drawing boxes like before I stream like for a long time, but I feel like I've been getting complacent with how I draw them, and I've been caring less and less about how accurate they are, which is like a kind of a concern of mine actually. I need to like stop doing this so much, you know, where like I kind of just let the line like go past the point. I need to like stop at the point more accurately, I think. Hello, Mecca. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome, 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 welcome. I mean, it just comes with like with anything that I do, right? Like I don't know. Sometimes I start stream and I feel like I have energy, but then I start stream and then I don't have energy to. I don't. The engine just doesn't really start, right? You know. Sometimes it just takes a while to get started, but like I'm still overshooting my lines too much. Do you see this? Fuck. But like sometimes it takes a while for the engine to get started. Sometimes it comes like naturally enough. You know. Sometimes I start the stream with no energy, and like the and streaming actually gets like brings the energy up. But like I don't know. I feel like sometimes I get like a freak of nature stream where like all of a sudden like everyone I've ever known is in the stream and suddenly for the first time in like ages I actually can't keep up with the chat, which hasn't happened that often. I usually read everything that's in the chat if you haven't noticed, I guess, but when I do get overwhelmed and I have to like actually pick and choose things, it's like kind of crazy, you know? It's kind of like a moment every time. I'm doing okay-ish, a bit sleepy. Hope you're doing well, though. Well, wouldn't you believe it? I too am okay-ish. I also too am also perhaps sleepy. You know, if like physical comfort wasn't a factor and like you also like and societal norms also just didn't exist, what kind of things would you guys like wear outside? You know? Like would you guys like what kind of like clothes would you wear if like number one I guess money was also no object, but like comfort was no object, and also like judgment was no object either. You know, like what would you wear? I guess if there's like no judgment, that would kind of like defeat the purpose of something more alt. I guess, but like I wonder. Like how that would get me pulled over and questioned. Okay, you know what? That's fair. I don't think I really expected anything different from you. I mean, I'm just like thinking about this as like maybe like a sort of exercise and just like I don't know what I like to wear, I guess, but like I don't know, maybe it's like a bit too abstract for that kind of thing, but I don't know. See, I'm too complacent with my boxes. This is a shitty box already, but I'm just gonna have to complete it. Oh no. But like, I don't know. I don't have any full suits. Well, I have one, but I haven't worn it in a while. But it doesn't fit anymore. But like maybe I think it would be kind of fun to go out in full suits and stuff. People do that already, but like I don't, I don't though. Hmm. You know, it is kind of funny to imagine. Like, what if like you were like in like a neighborhood that had like a high crime rate, and like this scenario happened, and so you started to go out in like full plate armor. That'd be kind of funny, right? I think that'd be kind of funny. But then if like the other guys, but like, what if the people who are committing the crimes are also in full plate armor? Hmm. I mean, I guess in that case, guns also just exist, so I don't know, but yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I haven't been on Twitter recently, but I'm also, but like my next like kind of like not step, I guess, but like I'm trying to like I think my like plan I guess next is like I want to like stop using shorts so much. I use them kind of just like casually whenever I'm just like laying in bed waiting for something to happen. I feel like I should stop doing that though. I think evolution should have taken us to the sword route instead of the gun route. I'll take it up with God, man. I don't know. I think it would be cool to see that kind of run too, but like it's not our playthrough. Unfortunately, it's fucked up. But I guess since there's not a lot of sword players in the region, but I don't know. Come on, I don't know. What kind of world would that be? I mean, I've always kind of liked that thing. Like, I don't know the full. I mean, okay, I'm not gonna claim to be like a Dune expert or anything, but I do think it's kind of funny to imagine a world where shields are so good that like you actually go back to using like swords. It's kind of funny to me. I don't know if that's like a thing that could even possibly happen instead of like just having better guns. But I don't know. Well, I mean, I watched this like one like video recently that was just like just shooting guns underwater, right? It was like a whole. I mean, there was like a MythBusters episode about this too, right? I'm pretty sure, but like it was just like, like hey, if you do this, if you shoot a gun and the gun is and the bullet's like really fast, it actually goes. It doesn't go as far into the into the water, which is kind of crazy to think about. It might happen. Who knows what the meta's going to be in 1,000 years? That's true. I guess we won't be here to see it though. I guess our subscription's going to run out and it's going to be fucked up. But whatever. It is cool to imagine the theory craft about what the meta could be though. I mean, yeah, but that's like the thing though. I guess like, I don't know. I mean, actually, you go from like stick to sword to gun, but like, what is there anything past gun? Will gun like evolve into like special gun? But like, will we ever deviate from gun though? Like the gun as an idea, as like a thing that just like shoots a thing through some kind of means, I guess. I wonder. Range weapons will always be superior. Well, I guess. I don't know. Maybe. I guess so. Like, I can't. I don't know if I have an argument against or for that. Like always. Like maybe. Sure. But like under like the context of the whole human progression, I guess so. I guess you might be right, but like I don't know. Magic. The next logical step is to discover magic. Yeah, why is it always like the old magic that's like the whole Kratos uses? No, we gotta have like an arms race against about like discovering magic as a concept, and everyone still has guns around, but then now magic is like a thing that you have to like learn how to defend against. War will fall apart, and like we'll have like shit just gonna fucking happen. It's the art of magic. Meow, meow, meow. I mean, magic is an expression of humanity, right? So like I don't know. But that's magic in fiction, I guess. What would magic be like in real life? I don't know. Do you think telekinetics would be like become real? Psychics will just become real. You think so? You think eventually maybe sleight of hand will be so good you can actually just like kill people with it? I mean, you can already kind of do that, I guess. What's your card? Oh, it's a knife in your gut, I guess. But like maybe I don't know. Maybe there's some other aspect of the human condition that could be exaggerated enough to potentially progress past guns. Also, there's gonna be an ad in 5 seconds. Watch out! There's gonna be an ad in 5 seconds. Watch out! Okay, you know what? I'm gonna step back, stretch a little bit, and try this again. Okay, concentrate. See, I need to pay attention to get like actual value out of this. I mean, I'm getting value out of it just purely from mileage, I guess, but like it's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. I mean, see, I don't know. Because I've been having these delusions of grandeur recently, I'm also been like desperate to like lock in, but like I'm also suck ass at locking in and when it comes to studying art, you know? I've improved at art so far just by doing it a lot and by applying like certain kinds of just like practices to like make doing art in general to be like studies of some kind. But like I feel like I need to lock in harder. Is that gonna kill me? Maybe that's gonna kill me, who knows? Also, hello. It's Anna1736, the 1736th. Hello, hello, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome, 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 welcome. Why are you yelling, by the way? You're typing in all caps. Why are you yelling? Why are you yelling? I'm a hyped individual today. Cool. Cool. If I You know, I'm kind of concerned about you know, no, I'm not concerned. No, I am concerned, but like it's kind of funny because like I've been kind of like missing some of my friends like in VC recently, but I'm in this one server actually where these people never VC when I'm like around because everyone there is basically in like a time zone that's like the complete opposite of mine. So like they're always like online when I'm like dead asleep, like always like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. kind of type of shit, right? But like for the past few days, they've been in VC for like now, like 3 p.m., 5 p.m. for me, which is like crazy to me, but also I'm kind of concerned for their health. Because all of them have like mentioned specifically like, oh, I should go to bed, it's like 2 a.m. and like they stay in the VC for like 3 more hours, which is like deeply concerning to me. But I don't know, maybe they'll figure it out, who knows. But it's kind of funny just like have things flip the script this way, you know? I mean, you know, as I progress through life, you know, I guess like the what time I can actually do things changes constantly, right? But like it's kind of funny seeing like this group that I once like wasn't able to actually interact with through the voice chat that often suddenly have like 3 back-to-back days where I've been there. It's like a little concerning, but hey, I don't know. I also have a friend who wants me to play a game with them, but like every time every time they're in the chat, it's like 7 a.m. and that usually would be fine. I'm usually like I would be like sort of awake at that time, but I wouldn't be like available to play at that time. I'd have to like eat and then exercise and then like do a bunch of other shit, and then I'd be at the computer and then they'd be gone. So it's like fucked up, I guess. But ooh, I don't know. Reply. Reply, sorry for my late reply. Da, 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 da. You know, actually, have you guys seen that? Like, have you guys seen anything about or like watched anything about like that new like James Bond game? And also, do any of you like? Does anyone here like fuck with James Bond at all? Like First Light and like I mean, obviously like I don't know the movies, but like I don't know. But I've been watching some videos about that game recently. It's kind of fun. I have a friend who lives like 4 to 5 hours away, 4 hours ahead of me, and he says I'm in a Disney time zone. A Disney time zone? What does that mean? I've heard of this game. Well, it's 007 First Light, which is like it follows like James Bond and like a sort of like first time like an early like younger James Bond kind of thing. And I like watching like scripted or like sort of like choreographed like playthroughs of some levels of it because I think it's fun to watch those because I don't think I'd ever play the game myself because it's not the kind of game that I would actually play, but I don't know. Momo, Buns and Cats, holy shit. Welcome to the stream, how are you doing? How do I say stream in Chinese? Stream, Google Translate. I also don't know how to say welcome to the stream in Chinese either, actually. How do I say that even? Stream. Is this right? Silu. Silu. Is that right? This is perfect trout stream. So this is, I feel like this is talking about a river, but like, never mind, actually. Huh. Live stream? 直播? Well, hello. Welcome to the 直播. Yahoo. There's not really much point of me in talking in Chinese though, because I can't read it, so I wouldn't be able to like. It wouldn't be like a really equal exchange anyway. But you know, to be fair, I guess no exchange on stream is like really unequal anyway. So, whatever. Yahoo. Like Mickey Mouse and old Disney. Okay, what? Okay, 4/5 hours ahead of me, and he says I live in a Disney time zone, like Mickey Mouse and old Disney time zone, and you are 5 hours behind them, and you are the Disney time zone, like old Disney. I'm sorry, but I have listened to your words. I have gained no new information, unfortunately. I'm sorry, I have gained no information. Well, hello, Buns and Cats. I'm kind of surprised that you're here, though. Isn't it like super long? Isn't it like super early or like super late? I guess. Unless I don't know. Actually, no, probably not. I also tried. I tried to do it in the middle of that, actually. I don't know if you could tell, but I tried to switch my brain into speaking Chinese in the middle of that, but it didn't work, so whoops. Yeah, it's like, damn. I hope you're getting enough rest. 睡够了吗，亲？你和Hungry 两个，是希望你们两个都那是睡够了，亲。Although Hungry's not here though, actually, thankfully. Maybe that means that she's getting sleep. Yeah, I agree with whatever you said. It's not anything bad, so you're like agreeing to like something that's fine actually. So like you're not agreeing to like the worst thing ever or anything. I'm not like saying swears or anything in Chinese. The whole day playing games so I can't sleep. 哎呦，你知道什么？我也看见了，这几天我在看着你在玩这个 Sultan's Game，我一直在玩这个，我就每次我看你自己在玩就也是这样子，我看见了。嗯。What does the release the beast points redeem mean? Are you willing to put your points on the line to find out? Are you willing to pay the price, the Koya coin price? Are you willing to sacrifice your hard-earned dollars in this economy to find out what it means? I'm scared. It says release the beast. I don't know. Maybe you should be scared. It says release the beast. You don't know what the beast is. Also, I've been warming up for like too long, right? It's been like 50 minutes, maybe 40 minutes. Oh, wow. I just feels like 50 because I've been yapping so hard. Oh, Jesus. Wow, the engine is on today, I guess. Chat, do I do it? Well, chat, do you want to do it? Do y'all want Anna 1736 to release the so-called beast? I mean, some of you already know what the beast is, but like, I don't know. I could do this, I guess. Can you run a poll /J? Do we have enough people to run a poll? I don't know. You know what? One of the things that I am just like vainly sad about is that I don't usually have enough people in my stream to like actually actively participate in anything like that. Even if I say like one in the chat for a thing, I don't think I usually have enough people for that to like be that fun for like the chat or me, honestly. We could maybe, but I don't know. Release the beast? Oh, okay. I mean, you didn't even wait for that to like, even go through anyway, so like whatever. Da, da, da. Well, there they are. That's the beast. That's the beast. I mean, it explains what it is, too. It says enable Neko Arc cloning. Now this beast is going to multiply and take over the stream. That's just what it is. What is that? Oh my god. It is Neko Arc. It is a joke character for the Moon franchise. It is a small cat-like version of a character called Arcride. And it is a cat and it is also a god of supposed chaos. It is and it looks like this. She has the spine power scaling as the color. Kind of true, actually. True. True, actually. I mean, okay, honestly, if I had to describe Neko Arc to someone who's never heard of Neko Arc before, like, what do you even say? I guess like the cleanest way to just say it is like, it's a joke character, but it's also like a joke character that has like permeated through like culture and like meme just existence already. So it's an established joke character that can exist basically anywhere, essentially. You know, it's like an invasive species joke character. There's like probably a lot of people who know about Neko Arc who don't even know anything about like I don't know, I guess like Type Moon things, I guess. I mean, I'm probably gonna be one of them, honestly. I don't know that much about like I'm not that familiar with like specifically the thing that like Neko Arc's even from. Does that mean I'm a LARPer? Does that mean that I'm a LARPer actually? This is what the kids say nowadays, right? This is what the children around nowadays say. They say LARPer, right? Wow. Am I a LARPer? Do I amuse you? Blarp, blarp, blarp to her. Oh my god, bro. What a world we live in. See, the rotation on that is not as clean as I want it to be. You know, it starts rotating this way, but then it kind of just like does like a weird like wobble, which is like not ideal. But I could move this entire thing up a little bit more. I could. I could. LMAO? What are you LMAOing to? I'm sorry. You know, as a streamer, I also have developed a chronic condition called early onset dementia, which means that I cannot recall anything that I've said on stream. Like that was like maybe even just like 2 seconds ago. You're going to have to remind me what you're LMAOing about. I'm sorry. I apologize. Except I don't actually, but you know, for posterity's sake, I guess. What are you lamowing about? Vector layers are kind of nice sometimes. You know, I'm not usually a fan because I'm lame. But sometimes they're kind of nice. Sometimes vector layers are just fine. I apologize. I was referring to the humorous statement at which Ali lost it stated in chat. Thank you, my good sir. You don't have to talk like this to me. It's fine. It is just me who has this annoying ass penchant for this kind of speech. It's fine. You don't have to do this to yourself. You don't have to do this to yourself. Be free. Allow yourself the freedom to speak as you wish. I won't call the guards upon you if you do so. No, I like speaking like that. Okay, well you're not doing it anymore and already, so. Yes, Doth, this is quite a peak, as I say. Oh whoa, you're gonna oh whoa me? You're gonna put an oh whoa into my chat just like that, you know? Like without regulation, without cause or reason, just like that? You're just gonna do it? For what reason could you possibly have to do this to me? Like you're doing this to me personally. Like you're right now you're doing this to me. I hope you're aware of that, right? Like you're doing this to me. This is something you're inflicting upon me as we speak, I guess. You know, what was I saying, actually? I'm pretty sure I was talking about, like, the fucking, like, First Light, which is, like, the James Bond game that came out recently. And I also asked if, like, anyone here, like, fucked with James Bond, but, like, I don't know. I don't know. Do you guys like the idea of, like, spies, actually, just in general? Like, do you guys think it's, like, cool to imagine that there's actually spies, like, out there? Or is that, like, kind of horrifying in, like, a non-fictional context? So we have here a cross, right? See, it's like, does this travel? It travels like here, right? But like this is like a bump that's like, it goes like this, and like it travels to here. So instead of like this, I'm just gonna like draw the line like kind of like this, I guess, maybe? I'm trying really hard to make this make sense, but it's not working. You know, when you have a like, onion skin that like overlaps like this, you gotta be so fucking careful, bro. Oh my god, I don't know. There's just one guy on YouTube who used to work for CIA and share stories about it, and it's a little freaky but also cool simultaneously. Yeah. I'm in a voice chat right now, and you and Andres are just saying at the same time. What the fuck was that? I'm just interlinked. I don't know, actually, that's not really what I meant, actually, but still, maybe it fits, who knows. That's kind of funny, though, actually. Yeah, did I, like, actually, like, did that just happen? Wow. That is pretty funny to me. It made me mentally glitch. You're listening to the stream and this? Is the stream the world, actually? Is this your Truman Show moment? Oh, man. I mean, you know what? I don't know. This is probably just a me thing, actually, just entirely because, like, I don't watch that many things. But like, you know, sometimes I'm like online and I'm like looking at a thing or just like consuming media in general, and I'll suddenly just like realize like, oh right, TV shows can have like fantastical like settings as well, you know. Like it's just like this is like a weird realization I keep having sometimes, where it's just like I suddenly realize, oh right, TV shows can exist in less grounded settings as well, you know. I don't know why I feel like this. Oh my god, it's hungry. Oh my god, hungry is saying, yo, I'm meow 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 in my chat. Oh my god, hungry, are you okay? Meow 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 meow. But it's just like, I don't know. I feel like maybe it's just because like I every time I see a clip of like a show or a live action show or something, it's always in a scenario that makes sense to happen in real life. Maybe it's like an autobiography or just like something that could happen, you know. But then like sometimes I think about a show and it's just like, oh wait, this could also happen in a world where like the letter 4 doesn't exist or something. I don't know. I miss a small Tsuchinoko cat. Meow meow. Meow 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 hungry meow meow hungry. It's okay. It's okay. Do you want a Tsuchinoko pat? A Tsuchinoko pat here. Tsuchinoko pat. Whoa. And then I'll draw. And this has cat ears too because it's just there. All right, there you go. Maybe I'm hungry. Maybe I'm hungry. Oh, she's not sleeping. Yeah, you know what? I said earlier, like, oh man, I hope hungry is sleeping, and then she's not. 她不在睡觉，你们两个一样了，现在你们两个一样，现在不在睡觉了，这样。哦晒，哦晒，哦晒。But like, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I just forget that like real life that shows and like movies that like happen in live action can have like fantastical like settings or something. You know. You know. I don't know why I keep forgetting this, but it's just like a small like jolt. It's like, oh right, fiction is fiction. Like I feel like maybe that's just like a sign that I'm like legitimately there's something wrong with me and I need to like watch more things just in general, but like I don't know. Like I read a book and I don't see anything, right? Maybe this is part of it. I don't know. Like I read a book and I can't imagine it, like in my head. I can't image it. You know, it's just like description and I just have to like, you know, hold it close to my heart, you know? But like if I see a real life person just like not rendered, but like, you know, a serial person on a camera, and it's just like that, you know. It's just like, what am I gonna think, you know? I don't know. It's just how it is, I guess. My brain just doesn't process the fact that it could possibly be in a world where demons exist. Unless it's like a sketch. If it's a sketch, then I can accept that pretty easily. But like, it's just like, no, I mean, not accept. That's not the whole point. That's not the point, really. It's just about like the mental, like, just like some sudden like realization. You know, it's not even like that consequential of anything. You know, it doesn't matter anyways. It's just a small moment in a law. You know, just in general, something that happens in my head. You know, does like, okay, this is like a dumb question because I'm the one who's asking it, but like, does book talk as a concept, like, does book talk still exist? It still does, right? Because it's just people who talk about books on TikTok. It's a community. But do people like talk about book talk though, like as like a thing? Do people still talk about it though, or do they just like do their own thing in their own community? You know, like do people still refer to book talk as like as a thing that like as a force, or as like just like as an entity beyond whatever it already is? I feel like that's a dumb question, but like, I don't know. You know, like the other day, or I mean recently, if you go to a bookstore, there's like a non-zero chance you'll see a section that will be like book talk readers, book talk loves these right now, or something to that effect, and it'll be like, okay, like sure, I guess, you know, but like, I don't know. I just haven't heard anything about book talk recently. You know, like, is it like do people talk about it? Is there anything going on in book talk? I guess maybe that's just it. Maybe nothing's happening in book talk. You know. I think so. Yeah, not often as referred to. That's fair. I mean, you know what? I don't know. Do you guys like things like that though? I don't know if I really like those kinds of things though. Because like having like because like eventually because like a major thing about that was just like the whole thing where it's like these books got put down with like the book talk label, right? If this book was part of or hyped up by the TikTok book community, then it was a book talk book, and that was like, I guess, generally seen as like negative. And I don't read that much, you know. I don't read that much, but like, damn, I don't know. When I saw one of the books that I did read at some point recently, I mean, not recently, but a while ago at this point, I guess. But like, when I saw a book that like got labeled by that, it's just like, damn, like really, like, am I book talk? And it's just like, I don't know, like, do we need to label it like that? Do we need to talk about books like that? And I guess the whole thing is, I guess the point is that really is that like, no, we don't really need to do anything in our lives, but like, that's not really my choice to make though, you know. Like, it doesn't really matter about me, you know. It's not really about me here anyway. So it's just a thing though. I guess a small thing about that though. I don't think it feels good to like get labeled like that, or have something that you consume be labeled like that. I don't know. I mean, you know, like, it must be kind of weird living as a person. I mean, not it's kind of weird living nowadays, but like, I don't know. It's like, you know, like when you're online nowadays and you like a thing, but like but like it's not the thing that people are talking about. So like, or like God forbid you like a thing that happens to be like the topic of like ridicule at the moment. It's like you're not gonna be able to find a space to talk about anything, right? And if you don't have like friends who don't care about that, then like what do you do nowadays? You know, like online like discussion about anything just has been so hasn't been able to facilitate anything like that for a long ass time anyway. So it's just like, what do you do at that point? I think people refer to book talk when they want to know if something is worth reading. Like a lot of people, they all think it's good. Uh, maybe that'd be cool. Maybe, but like that's the part of it, right? It's just like if your thing is like generally like viewed as favorable and like you want to talk about it and you go to the thing and it's just all people talking about it, then like that's cool, I guess. But like, what if you like hate it? Like if you don't like it, then like there's like no real place for you to facilitate that kind of discussion, right? And if what if everyone else hates it? What if all of book talk hates a book and you want to like talk about like how much you like the book? Then like you're immediately gonna get like killed right in the streets, and that's like sad, right? Who knows? No, I don't know. Maybe it's not that deep. I say sarcastically. I say deeply sarcastically. It's not that deep, haha, I say. I don't know. Do you guys read a lot of books nowadays? I mean, it's kind of like, I don't know. Is that like I don't know if that's like a rude question or anything. I don't think it is, but like, I don't know. Like, come on. Like, do you guys read a lot nowadays? Like, do you guys read a lot nowadays? Just kind of curious, I guess. I read a book recently, just to like because I was like I was waiting for a thing and stuff, and because I also didn't want to like waste my battery on my phone, so like I did that. So I did read that. So I felt good about that at least. But hey. I do, meow meow. You're the best of us, I guess. Yes, I'm a certified reader. You two are also the best of us, apparently, I guess, yeah. Certified reader, certified reader, yep. I mean, I told this story already, but like, I just remember like this like the other day, I was like at the mall, and I went to like the bookstore because I wanted to buy a book to read because one of my friends recommended it to me. And you know what? Like I spent like and like the in-store computer said they had a copy. I spent like the whole like time, a long ass time scouring the fucking store for that book. And I asked the employee for help. They couldn't find it either. And like apparently that bookstore like was one that had one copy, but every other bookstore in the city had like 7 copies apparently. And I wasn't able to like make it to any of the other ones. So it's like, man, it's like fucked up. I really wanted to read that book, but whatever. I used to read a crap ton in the like in high school, but then the YA novels got too formulaic. The young adult novels got too formulaic. That's fair. I mean, I guess that's fair. A lot of people complain about that nowadays. I think. I don't know. I mean, I was at the bookstore though, and there was like a couple copies of like some classics, right? Like there was like this like huge thick ass copy of like the fucking what is it? What was it again? It was like Count of Monte Cristo. It was like a thick ass copy of the Count of Monte Cristo, and I'm gonna be honest. I did want to like I kind of wanted to buy it because it was thick as fuck, and I probably wasn't gonna like read it there anyway. I didn't know if I really wanted to like carry it home, but like I was kind of tempted to get a thick ass copy of the Count of Monte Cristo. I don't know. I mean, just for fun, I guess. And also, I mean, to read it too, but like still, like mainly for fun, just to have a thick ass copy. But I don't know. Only thing I read nowadays is TOS and manuals. Of the two things, manuals I get, but do you read TOSs? You read the terms and services. You don't read books, but you read the terms and service. Huh? Crazy. That's kind of crazy to me. That's kind of funny to me. Crazy and funny to me. Funny. That's funny to me. I figured I should at least after you pointed out I didn't read yours. Hey, I helped, I guess, maybe, I don't know. I mean, there was this trend recently on Twitter. I mean, not recently at this point. You know, the internet moves at light speed nowadays, obviously, but like for a time on Twitter, there was like this thing where it's like they made like this custom image to directly show off what personal work, monetized work, and commercial work was on VGen. And there's like this custom graphic and template people were making because no one was reading the TOS of anyone who had these options. And we were complaining about like hidden fees and shit, right? And it's like, you know, I don't know. Like number one, it points to like there's another discourse about streaming about like just like artists again, you know. But it is again also another just like point to like the fucking like wow. You know, like I don't know, like it's just another point to that whole thing, I guess, about like just no one reads the TOS, I guess, you know. We are using the light table function in C Clip Studio Paint now. Code alert. We are using the light table function. We are using the light table function. Oh, Mr. Blue. Oh, Mr. Do-do-do. I don't know if this is a good idea, actually. Maybe I shouldn't do this. Oh, it's an external link. Wow. Yeah, it was this thing. It was personal, self, posting on socials, monetize, stream use, emotes, PNG, assets, commercial, merch to make money. If not selling, it's personal. Yeah, so it was this type of image, yeah. And it's like, should I make this? Should I make one of these? And it's like, yeah, probably. But I also don't really wanna. Just cause like I don't know, right? It's just like I guess I have to like in this world like I have to like, you know, people don't read, that's the whole point. But like I don't really want to though, you know. It's just like I just don't really want to. Mr. Blue, love so. Ram, 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 ram. I mean, watch this like brow travel across the face, Lamau. Mr. Blue. No, actually, this is wrong. You see, because I need to like favor. No, I don't. Actually, am I lying? Am I stupid? I am stupid. I don't need to favor that. I need to favor the fucking the eye specifically because it's a blink. Because oh, that's not what I mean. Oh my god, I'm stupid. I should stop saying that. Actually, whoops. I make a pledge to myself to stop saying I'm stupid every time I start stream, but then I fail to keep it every time because I'm like because I suck. No, but like, yeah, I should probably stop saying that. Sayonara, I see you. These are kind of a little thin, a little thin. Yeah. Her neck shrinks a lot, I'm realizing here. Which is like kind of a bad thing. I don't want it to shrink. I don't want it to seem like it's shrinking a lot here, but it is. It is shrinking like by a fuck ton. It's like completely disappearing underneath everything, but like I don't want that to happen actually, which is like, all right, chat. What do I do then? That works maybe because like they kind of like move like forward and up and just like yeah. Maybe if I had better roughs, I wouldn't like be like having to like deal with a lot of this stuff. But like I also am like lazy and one person, so who knows? I'll pay for my sins someday. Do you guys know anyone who actually like goes to sleep with like a noise machine or like has to play like a certain kind of noise to go to sleep actually? Do you guys know anyone who does that? This is like a sudden thought. I'm not leading anywhere with this, I guess, or not really, but like I don't have a point to make about these kinds of people either, but like I just had this thought, I guess, because like I mean I've been sleeping with like a fan on and off these days because like it's hot for my standards. But so like I've been like hearing the fan usually at night, which is like it's not the loudest thing in the world, but it is like noise still. But the temperature takes precedent for me anyway, so like I still sleep pretty well, fairly well at least. But like I don't know, I do like to sleep in silence. If ew, what the hell just happened? If possible, so yeah, my brother. Yes, my brother does that. Used to be me. Used to be you. Used to be you. Oh, interesting. I don't know. I guess I just like. I mean, it's not like I don't get it. It's just I don't know. I guess I'm kind of wondering what's going on in the head to make that like the need. I wonder. Meow. Meows into a puddle. Meows into a puddle. Hungry. Would you like something? Do you want a hug? Do you want to be something? A Tsuchinoko, perhaps? Hungry? What is it that you need? I think it's just conditioning low key. Maybe. I'm not gonna like deny nothing, I guess. Oh, this is annoying. Do you see how this ear like perfectly like overlaps like the area with the hand? Like I know how to draw the most of the hand now, but now I gotta still gonna imagine these lines and then have to like remember what these lines mean later because I'm gonna be like knee deep into color and I'm gonna be like, what the fuck did I mean by that? And later I'm gonna find out what I meant by that and I'm gonna be like, oh, but it's gonna take time, you know? It's gonna take time. Precious time. Also, this ear has a lot more texture than I have been putting on the character, which is like kind of like maybe bad. Wow, that's some progress, alright, chat. That's some progress. It is kind of like, I mean, it's not fucked up, but like, I'm gonna have to like do all this and then have to like probably like double the average amount of frames they have here because of the lip sync. So it's like, ooh, that's like tough. Okay, I mean, this frame should literally just be like the same frame, but like, I guess down a little. Like this frame is up, and then like everything moves down a little. And this is like even further down. And then like this is gonna be awkward, but like whatever, I guess. But you know. Mm. Do, 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 do. Da, 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 do. Da, do. Ba-da, 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 bo. Ba-da, 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 bo. Meow 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 meow. I don't know, guys. Guys, chat. I'm like tired. Meow. Meow, hungry. Yes, hungry. Yes, hungry. Yes, hungry. Yes, hungry. Meow. Oh. Yes, hungry. Yes, I see. You know, actually, You know, I didn't realize to think about this until like right now. But like, I wonder, like, would other streamers like tolerate someone coming in? Like, if I didn't know you, hungry, would I tolerate you just like coming into my stream and just saying like meow just like a couple thousand times and then that's it? Like, and then that's all you said. Like, I'm pretty sure. Like, even if I didn't know you, like, it would be like I wouldn't ban you or anything. But like, I wonder if like another streamer would be like, that's a bot, and like just kill you on the spot. Meows nervously. Tsuchinoko sweat. Tsuchinoko sweat. I don't know. Hungry. Gotta be careful around these streets. You know, you never know. You should ban her. You should ban her. 为啥？为啥？I think they're called gimmick viewers. Gimmick viewers. A gimmick viewer of my very own, hungry. Wow, hungry is a gimmick viewer of my very own. No, I don't think I will ban Dizzy. It's okay. I won't ban Dizzy hungry. But will hungry think less of me if I copy and paste a frame here, though? Oh, hello! Max Legos Geo2LQ. You draw pretty, you draw pretty. I love your single house animation. Thank you. Appreciate it a lot. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome, 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 welcome. I need to make it something like the Signalis animation again, honestly. I mean, this is kind of a big project because it's like an animation. Just the animation is big, but like, I gotta sink my teeth into something big again. I'm glad you liked the Signalis animation, though. I worked very hard on it. Alas, I've also tapped into that power, so I cannot say a thing about your current practice. I shall atone by not eating for the entire day tomorrow. You what? Oh my god, bro. I shall atone by not eating for the entire day. You're gonna not eat because you copy pasted a frame. No, hungry. No, eat. You must eat. You must eat. If you don't eat, you will die. No. Tell the YouTube chat that the Twitch chat says hi. Hey, YouTube chat. Twitch chat says hi. Yo, yo, yo. Yeah, that's what it's saying. Also, you missed someone glazing you above me. Did I? I thought, like, I mean, I just talked to Max. Was that not them? Is that not the person? Is there someone else that I missed here? Is there someone else? To burn a light. Consume sustenance dizzy. Consume sustenance dizzy. Yes, let's continue to call you dizzy. Let me see here. Am I like... I mean, I'm sorry also, but like the YouTube chat doc is kind of like unreliable sometimes because YouTube is sucky like that, but you know. I don't see anyone else. I don't see anyone else, I don't think, here. Hmm. Curious. How curious. My knee feels a little funny. I'm kind of concerned about that. Should I be concerned about that? My knee feels a little funny, you know? I didn't tear it open or like kill it or like break it in half or anything, but my knee feels a little tingly a little bit after today's workout, which is like maybe I should be. I'm kind of worried about that. Perhaps I should take it easy. Have you guys broken a bone? Have you guys ever broken a bone? Tell me if you've broken a bone before or not. Tell me this. Tell me this right now. Have you broken a bone? Have you bone a broken? I have. I see. I see. That's one. Never have. I see. That's a different one. I have meow. I see meow meow. I see meow meow. Interesting. I have broken a bone. To answer my own question here, who was that? Oh, it's a hydrate. All right. I shall do such a thing. I'll do it. I'll do it. Water. Hydration mentioned. Hydration mentioned? Is this notable? I have broken a bone though before, yeah. It was like my left wrist, I think? Yeah, I think it was my left wrist. And I don't remember a lot about it, about the time, because I have bad memory. But I did break a bone. I have broken my wrist before, my left wrist. And like, I mean, I don't know. It hurt a lot, obviously, but it was when I was like a lot younger, so it wasn't like a break in half type of thing either, you know. Like it was actually one of those breaks where it's like it actually the bone is just bent, you know. Like my bones were soft apparently, so like the bone was broken, but it was bent. It wasn't like actually like snapped in half. Which was like I didn't know that could happen at the time. You know, at the time when I learned that, when I learned my wrist was broken, I did not even know that was a possibility. I also remember like going to the hospital like with my arm just kind of like not my arm but like my whole body just like sort of wrapped in like a too small like sort of coat that I refused to wear because I thought it was like ugly. I don't remember how old I was, but like apparently I had opinions about fashion at the time, I guess. But like it healed like fairly quickly, I'm pretty sure. But I don't know. Dizzy hungry? Dizzy hungry? Yes, hello? Disappears in a hazy fog. Holy shit, holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh no. Fuck. Or being haunted by the ghost of hungry presents. I don't know actually. Oh jeez. I will now proceed to move this entire thing down by one line length. You know, I don't know if this is like a thing that people actually refer to as like a thing you can do in animation, but I like measuring things in line widths. You know, if I move something in animation, I need it to be like super soft and super gentle without having to like deal. But like I need it to move still. Like I don't want to just like redraw the same frame, or I don't want to like have it stay still. I move it by a line width, right? Is that like a thing people do? I don't know if it is, honestly, but like that's what I do. Because if I do that, then it's like, you know, there's like it still occupies the space where the line once was. So there's like at least like some kind of noticeable like movement, at least a little bit subtly. So I'm moving this silver down by one line width, and therefore I shall tilt this hand down by one line width, which might be kind of hard to see. Because the fingers here are gonna move maybe a little bit. The rest of this though, no. So you know, it's like kind of like not even that useful. Cause like you can't really even like see it, but like maybe in motion it feels good. I don't know. Probably if I was smarter, I'd do something a little maybe like 3 or 4 line widths maybe, but I don't know. Information is hard to process sometimes. You know, I've thought about this before actually, but like I like teaching animation a lot. I've taught a couple people animation in some form or the other, right? I really like doing it a lot. But like, you know, like would I ever make like a course or like a big package of like the ultimate guide to animation? Like would I ever make a kind of thing like that? Would I ever sell a course like that? I kind of wonder that sometimes cuz like I mean like I don't know, like it seems like not vain, but like I don't know. Is that like the kind of like is that what I want to aim for? You know, like do I want to write a book? Like what am I actually aiming for? You know, in regards to like art education, really. Because I like teaching art. That's like a thing that I specifically do enjoy doing. But like I wonder sometimes, you know, like in the future, will I do that? Like, will I actually I guess I don't know, write a book, make a course, or do anything like that? Like, am I just like should I aim for any of those in particular, or should I just keep doing it just in general? You know, like, do I have a grand education project? Maybe like I don't know if I do. I don't think I do, but maybe I do, and I just don't know it yet. Wow, teach me, please. Well, if you post something in the critique channel on Hungry server, I probably will take a look at it because I love doing that. Or even just in discussion, honestly. But like, I don't know. 那我可能讲点啥呀？可是我能讲点啥东西吗？不知道。啊，我觉得你画比我画好啊。嗯。Meow meow 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 meow. Let's redraw all of these things again. Meow meow. Do, 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 do. You know, quick tip though, I guess for anyone using CSV though, I do think that like it's a lot easier to like if you want to like just like reference one frame and you don't want to like turn off like the forward frames in like an animation in like your onion skin settings, you can just like drag the image into the light table instead of having to deal with like changing the onion skin settings if you don't want to deal with that. It's kind of like a lazy fucking like kind of technical tip that doesn't really matter for like most people, but like still. I do that. I do that. You know, I feel, guys. Did you guys know that? Did you guys not know that I feel? But like, I don't know. I just like I sometimes I feel like I haven't really like I'm not really like I'm kind of like aimless with how I like do things in animation though. I don't know why. Like I feel like maybe I don't have as clear of a goal as everyone as I should in terms of animation, but I don't know. I feel like I'm always aiming for like a kind of nebulous like personal preference in terms of what I like to see in animation, but that's really fine. But like I don't know, it does feel like sometimes like I can't really like it's hard to like talk about it sometimes though because it's just kind of like nebulous to even say stuff like that. I guess you know. Like I don't know. I know like I have a couple favorite animators, but like I don't know a lot of famous. I don't know a lot of like names off the top of my head. I guess you know. Name 50 animators, and then I die immediately. But you know, but like still, I don't know. I'm still moving towards something though, which is like kind of the important bit, honestly, in my opinion. I think moving towards something in general is still the important bit though, anyway. So like whatever. Who knows? Who cares even? You know? What if I'm not like moving into what in a particular direction? Who's gonna do anything about it, really? You know, I saw like a post recently at some point talking about how like art and like things have like tiers to them, you know? Or like just things have tiers to them where it's like everything like at like a higher tier like requires everything of it from a lower tier, which is why like for example, I guess a theater actor can also be like a good voice actor because they already need to use their voice in a way to do theater. And it's like kind of like a similar idea with how like to be like a good animator, you kind of need to like know how to draw already, at least a little bit. You like to be a good animator, you need to be a decent artist at least, you know. Which is like I don't know. I never I thought about that. I've thought about this before, but like at the time I didn't really think about it about the fact that it really applied in a lot of places too, right? And now I'm thinking about it now, I guess. But like, I'm kind of mad the fact that but I'm also like kind of like sad that I'm thinking about it now because like the tweet that like I saw this from was like kind of mean. You know, it was from like a tweet about someone being like, "This is why you hire theater actors instead of voice actors," and it's like, okay, like sure, all right, man. Like, don't say that, but like, I don't know. And like, that's like the whole thing though, is like, but there's still like nuance to it, right? Like an animator's like not gonna have like probably not gonna have like the best like the I mean maybe I don't know like maybe a similarly less skilled animator, a similar leveled animator might have like a similar level like composition skills to an illustrator, but like you know they're probably still like illustrators probably still better at specializing in that kind of thing, right? So it's like it's not like a perfect hierarchy. It's not like a perfect thing where like everything underneath subsumes everything else, right? Like a voice actor probably still knows how to use their voice in more context than like maybe a theater actor might in the booth at least, you know. But like still, you know, I don't know. I'm kind of sad that I saw like I saw that tweet though because it kind of like made me sad. But that's just what Twitter does. Twitter makes me sad. I should like not just use it less, but I don't know. I mean, I already do, but like still, I should use it less than I already do already. So I don't know. Just as things go, I guess. You know, I do think it's kind of funny though that like, I mean, I don't know. It's just, ah, jeez, never mind. Actually, I don't know what I was gonna say. Actually, off topic, but this song is a banger. Yeah, such a banger. Like it travels all the way across my screen into the chat too. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Caçador, caçador. Do you think it's possible to learn a language only through listening to songs of it? Songs sung in that language? Because like that's like a thing, right? Where it's like if you even if you understand a language, it might be hard to like actually understand music in that language because like singing is like a little different from just like speaking it, right? But like, what if you had like a guy who learned a language specifically only through like songs of in that language? Like, how would they speak? How would someone who learned a language in this way talk? Like, how would this happen? Because like I have a hard time actually listening to like not listening, but like sometimes I have a hard time understanding lyrics in like Chinese, for example. I guess. But like I don't know. I wonder how that person would turn out. I guess. I mean, every time I talk about Chinese songs, though, I always remember like at one point when I was in China, like I don't remember exactly what time period this was, but I do remember that everywhere I went in China at this time, I heard the same song, like the same song, the same. It was like pop ish, I guess, maybe I don't know. And the only thing I remembered at the time, and the only thing I understood at the time, was the fact that the song was talking about being someone's little apple. And it's like that specifically, like, and because apple was like an easy word, and I liked eating apples, so I knew those words at the time, because I was really young too. I was young at the time. I don't remember how young actually, but like still. But like those were like the lyrics I understood from it. But it was like I remember specifically that like this song was like everywhere at the time, and at some point later in life, closer to recently, I saw someone that like I saw like how I saw how post like some random lyrics, and I put them to Google Translate, and I saw the lyrics, and I had like a fucking Ratatouille moment. And I was just like, I know this song. I've heard this song before, because it's the fucking Apple song. It's the fucking "You're My Small Apple" song. And it's just like I immediately got hit with like a mental attack. Because this song was like fucking everywhere I went when I was there. And it's like I don't think it's playing anymore. I don't think so, at least. But like fuck, it was like literally everywhere. It was like a smash hit, I'm pretty sure. But like geez, I don't know. Oh my god, I think I know this song. I'm pretty sure you do. I mean, I don't have any proof. I don't know for sure if you do. But like how does? And I'm pretty sure, and with how much I heard it, I'm pretty sure everyone in China fucking knows this song too. It's like I don't know. But like I just it was like a fucking I remember hearing it everywhere, and it's just it caught it like it seared itself into my brain. I'm pretty sure like I don't know. Oh my god, I hate the song when I was like kid. I'm pretty sure I wasn't a fan either. I mean, I listened to it like at some point. I was like, wow, it's a Chinese song. Wow. But then I heard it again and again and again. I was like a retail worker in China, just hearing this fucking song everywhere I went in China. It was like, fuck, I don't know. Yeah, it was something. All right, it was something. Jeez, what a song, I guess. Oh man. And like it's like I mean, like this is my point, right? It's just the fact that I like it's hard sometimes it's hard to understand the lyrics when you're speaking a different language, right? But the lyrics of this song were so simple that even I understood them, and that's why it's like the only song I remember. I'm pretty sure. I bet you know what? I bet that it didn't even play that often, but it played enough, and it was playing it so often enough where my like small brain could actually recognize the words, and that like my brain latched onto that, and because I couldn't understand the lyrics of anything else because it was like too fast or something probably. So it's like I don't know. Oh man. I don't remember. I mean, I have like disparate memories of like China, though. You know what? Like, while we're on the topic, I guess I could talk a little bit about it. But like, I have like small disparate memories of being in China, and it's very spotty. But I do remember one time, like I was visiting like a cousin, and like they had like what was it? I don't know. They had like a little box, and they had like a baby chick in it. And I also remember that one of the relatives I was staying with also had a chicken, but it was just like in the a little square in between like the complexes, like the apartment complexes. And I was like, I don't know why I like I remember that so vividly actually, but I do know that I do remember that specifically. Hmm. The same. Is it possible for me to like change like literally everything if I just like okay, what if I take everything here? Actually, what if I do this? What if I use the object tool, right? And I just select everything and I move it like one like pixel down to like just like change everything slightly. Like less than a pixel actually. Move everything less than a pixel down. Hmm. Perhaps. You know, I'm fine with just erasing all of this too, actually. You know what? I'll just do that. So I'm gonna cut some corners, but like not all of them. The corners, like most of the corners are gonna be cut, but like some of them are gonna be a little just tattered at least. You know, I don't know. When I was like younger and I was learning Chinese actually, and I was still like learning Chinese, I do remember this one time I was like mega hyping myself up. I was like hyping myself up super hard to use the new word I learned to get a chocolate bar at the local store. You know what? I did that. I was hyping myself up really hard. And then I hyped myself up to the point where I like lost track of reality. And when I got to like the counter, I said chocolate just in English. And then the guy like looked at me, and I was like, oh, this child is not actually from here, and I was like really sad. I was really sad because I was hyping myself up to like learn the word. And I mean, chocolate in Chinese isn't even that complicated. It's just fucking like it's literally the sounds that the word chocolate sounds. It's literally just the sound of the word chocolate, but it's just like. But I was hyping myself up and I just said chocolate normally. I didn't say chocolate. I just said chocolate. And it's fucking like I was so sad because like I fucked it up. I fucked it up. I fucked up saying the new word I learned to the clerk. And like man, man, I was sad. Man, that fucked me up, man. I mean, I don't know actually. I'm pretty sure a lot of my time in China learning Chinese was kind of just similar stories like to that though. I remember, I have a core memory. I have a core memory as a small Canadian child in China, listening to all the adults around me speak in Chinese, picking out little words and phrases slowly, 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 right? And I said like one word. I don't remember exactly what the word was, but I said this like Chinese word in relation to something because I was like trying to speak to everyone because I wanted to communicate because I was a kid, right? And when I said this word, everyone fucking laughed. Like everyone in the goddamn room just burst out into fucking tears laughing. And I felt so ashamed. Just so ashamed for like no reason. Because everyone in the room was just laughing at my pitiful technique to speak at speaking Chinese at the time. And you know what? I honestly think that probably fucked me up more than I'd like to admit. But like, man, what did you say? Oh my god, I don't remember. I think it was because like I think we were like leaving. I think we were. It's because we were like leaving like the room, like we were leaving the apartment to go do something. Because I was like, it was for like vacation, right? I was there for vacation because like and it was like we're gonna go do something outside. And I was like, no, we have to go or else like Savannah. You should like yeah, I think it was that actually. I think it was like 吃到的话就完了. I was thinking as a ban, I think it's just saying that, and apparently me saying that was the funniest thing to all of my relatives. So just like, imagine a small Canadian boy saying that, and I don't know, maybe I don't know why I don't know if it's why it wouldn't be the funniest thing in the world to you. I mean, maybe it was because it was like inappropriate for like the urgency. Maybe it was. Maybe it's because it wasn't final. Maybe it wasn't over. I was literally just in the fucking like doorway, just being like, if we don't leave, it's over. We're gonna die. Maybe that's why it was funny to them. But like, I don't know. Still, that's cute. Fuck. uh, but yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's how I learned Chinese, though. Honestly, like I mentioned this before on stream, but it's like I went to like 12 years of Chinese school and I didn't learn a damn thing. I'm pretty sure I didn't learn anything. But I spent like a year or like two in China and I learned how to speak it like immediately, I guess. Okay, well, it's a year or two in China. It's not immediately, but I did learn. I did learn. I did learn it so I could watch my funny Chinese bear show and other stuff. I guess I don't know. So I could also ask for chocolate at the convenience store and also some other things. I guess I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if I'll ever have kids. I don't know if I'll have kids actually. I don't know if I'll ever be able to afford that kind of thing. I guess, but like, I wonder if I have kids, will I make them learn Chinese? Because I feel like it's kind of sad when like a family or like someone like loses a language generationally. But like, I do also remember hating being at Chinese school for most of my life, so I don't know. I think it's kind of sad to lose a language, and I do think being able to know a different language is like cool, but like I don't know. Sofista solitaro, sofista. Meow. I mean, you know what? Honestly, I don't. Will I ever learn another language besides Chinese? I guess it's like kind of like it's not like a deep question or anything, but like I wonder at this point. Like I don't know if it's like a thing that I have that I'm ever gonna invest time into anymore. No, I don't know. Maybe I should just to like have exercise my brain a little bit, but like I don't know. I do also remember actually when I was in China. I do remember specifically like this is a weirdly vivid memory of me like sitting in front of the TV, sitting in front of the TV, just like fucking like watching like the New Year countdown. I don't remember which New Year, I guess, at this point, but it was a New Year countdown. I just remember sitting in front of the TV and watching that. Because, like, I mean, I guess it's partially why it's like, it's like, it's New Year, I guess this might be why I was there, but, like, I don't know. Koya meows for the soul. For the soul. For the soul. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. I was on a different Discord server the other day. I was on, like, Cape Court for the other day. And I was just and then like Hungry joined and I immediately started meowing. And like no one questioned it, thankfully, because I guess that's just the place it is. But like I realized like after the fact that I did that, like wait, I haven't meowed in front of these people before. And like this one person came by and I immediately started meowing. And I was like, this could possibly be interpreted in a weird way, but I don't know. It's probably fine. They're not above meowing. I'm gonna turn on the audio for a second, actually. Wow, we guys. I don't know. Actually, I'm kind of like not worried, but like there's like some things in my head just like going like I'm gonna have to like if I'm like I might have to in between a fuck ton of things here to make it really to the quality that I want to get this to. But we'll see. Hold on. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Okay, alright, never mind, I'm back. I had to send someone something, but that's fine. You know, I think I used to be like a little bit more ashamed that like I couldn't like read or write in Chinese anymore. I mean, not anymore. I never could, really. But like, I don't know. Time has passed, I guess. Time has passed. That's just how things are, I guess. Okay, you know, downside of vector layers, it's kind of hard to like sculpt something like that, I guess. That's like a downside, I guess, of vector layers. Is it a really heavy downside? Debatably. Debatably so, it might be, but... There's a downside. You know, one of my relatives actually who's staying here, who I mean, not also, but like they're not, their English isn't like that, like, good yet. And they've been like going to like a conversation club recently, which is like impressive to me, number one, because like, damn, I don't know if I'd have the confidence to do anything like that. Speaking frankly, I guess, but like, I don't know, you know, I admire the tenacity. I've had like an exchange student here as well. Like I had a different relative, exchange students, who came here to study, and also, you know, they also learned English here, and I'm impressed by them too, honestly, because I mean, I guess as that's how it is when you like when you live here, you gotta learn the language. But I'm still impressed by it, you know, just inherently, I guess, you know. Some part of me is just still just like, yeah. I mean, I like that. You know what? Like, maybe it'd be better if I redrew every single thing there, but like, I redrew most of it. I redrew most of it. Okay, this is like a problem though. Like this frame, I did already kind of like do this, but like I'm gonna add like another line here, even if it's like not totally accurate, just because it just still does feel like the ear just disappears. Gambling? You're gonna gamble on me? You're gonna gamble now? Is that what you're gonna do? Huh? Huh? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Is that what we're gonna do? You're gonna gamble now? All right. Go on then. Gamble. Should I encourage this actually? Am I part of the epidemic? Am I part of a larger systemic problem in the world currently? Am I enabling some kind of behavior that could be considered problematic? Do I need to be cancelled on twitter.com? I don't know. Gambling is gambling is gambling. Gambling is gambling is gambling is gambling. Gambling is gambling is gambling. And I don't want to ruin my streak. Your streak? Was it 2 to 3 wins? Well, that depends on what you want to call your streak, because like you did like lose in between. I'm pretty sure you lost in between those, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I won thrice, but I forgot if the streak was 2 or 3 wins. Yeah. Should I lower the odds? Actually, do you guys think I should lower the odds? Because like that is like a lot of wins immediately. I mean, most of them are like doodles, but like still. Maybe I should lower the odds a little bit. I don't know. It's like 1% though. Like it's like the statistical anomaly. Maybe I don't know. If I remember correctly, most gacha fucking like actual gacha like rates are like fucking less than 1% anyway. So I don't know. Isn't like 4 dudes and one sketch out of 100, so like 95% loss. I mean, I don't know. Make the win sweeter, perhaps. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Actually, look. This is all like it's all whatever. All right, it's all gambling. It's all nothing. We'll test that there. Oh my god! I thought you said no. I thought you didn't want to ruin your. Okay, 1, 2. That's 1, 2. That's 3 polls. 3 polls. 3 polls. All right, 3 polls. Three polls. Just 3 polls. Okay, let's do it then. Okay, let's 3 poll then. You're joking, bro. Oh, okay. Death. All right. Okay, let's do it. Let's do another poll. Okay, nothing. And Nothing. All right, guards. Are anyone there? Any guards over here? Any guards? Tear them limb from limb. Time them out for 3 seconds. Time them out for 3 seconds. Tear them limb from limb. Tear them out. Torn apart by horses. Torn apart by horses. I guess the guards are busy. That's fine. Let's see here. Slash time out. The lost 3 death penalty. All right, there we go. Execution complete. Hey, you're gonna pull again? Oh my god, bro. Nothing! And it's nothing! It's nothing! Well, there we go. There we go. There we go. This frame is not that different from this frame, which is like fine. Fine by me. This eye also seems kind of low to me, but I don't know if that's just me. You know what? I'm gonna take a break from this. Alright, chat. I'm taking a break from that. Let's take a break from that and let's draw something else. What am I gonna draw? I don't know. I don't know. Wait, no, that's not good. That's not my correct. That's not my normal canvas. 5,000, 5,000. Also, you know what? NecoOrc has like cloned like a lot less than I thought they would. Actually, they've been mainly been on the walls, which is fine by me. But like usually at this point in time, there'd be like a fuck ton more of them. But maybe that's me inviting too much chaos into my life. I have a cute idea. I have an idea that's cute, but like, am I gonna be able to execute this idea that is cute? Okay, actually, hold on. That's the center. Okay, that's the center, guys. Guys, that's the center. That's the center. That's the center of the screen. Okay. Would it be stupid if I made this like okay, hold on. Am I oh no. Am I going to do something stupid here? Oh, I forgot I had this in the fucking in my important material tab. Whoops. uh nope. I don't remember how this works again. I believe in you, not like me too, because you're goated with the sauce. Goated with the sauce? I have the sauce. I've been told that I was quote unquote goated before. But do I have the sauce as well? Do I deserve such a title to have the goat and the sauce? With the sauce? Oh man, the goat with the sauce? Fuck, dude. Okay, no. Let's not do that. Let's not deal with that for now. But what if what if I did something like fucked up again, alright? Don't tell me there's an update. There's gonna be an update. Oh, there's an update. I have a license. Oh, I need to pay again to renew my license for fucking this. I could pay for 8 years of Lazy Nazumi for $79, I guess. You know what? I'm not gonna deal with that for now. That's fine. I could pay for 8 years of Lazy Nazumi. I could pay for that, I guess. But I don't use this enough to actually say that I need that or anything. Oh shit, bro. Well, I'm not locked to it currently. Why not? Lock, unlock, not set. Move center, select line, shift. What is going on here? Set, fixed axis, no. Rotate, view. How the fuck do I use this again? Sequoia, oh my god, is that T to the M to the uni? It's been an age since you showed up into my stream. That's crazy. Hello. Settings. Hi, I woke up. Well, good morning. Good morning. Ohio, 早上好. Global keyboard shortcuts. Bad morning, actually, but good morning. Is it bad? I mean, I guess if you're waking up at this time, I guess maybe it might be bad, I guess. Well, I'm sorry. Good to see you, though, I guess. Hello, hello. Yes, bad the situation, but whatever. I'm here in Sequoia stream. That's true. That's true. That's true. Am I like stupid or something? Why is this not like working? I must depart, but do you know I hold you in high regards? Okay, alright. Adios, nerd, adios. Am I like stupid? I think I'm stupid. I don't know why. I feel like it's been a while since I used this program, but I'm pretty sure last time I used this, I could just like start drawing immediately, start drawing with the ruler immediately. But like now, maybe I need to like actually set like a fucking thing. Fucking, I don't know. No, I'll make it like X for some reason, whatever, sure. Okay. Well, we pressed X. No, that just deleted everything. Okay, apparently, never mind. Alright. X. Okay. That's not right. That's not right. Clear that off. What the fuck, I got an ad? Damn. This isn't supposed to happen. Oh no. You're supposed to obey me. Lock ruler X. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'm just stupid, actually. Maybe this is how it always was, and I'm just like actually just like foolish or something. I don't know. Well, this is less helpful than I thought it was gonna be. Then actually, honestly, because like I remember this working very differently, but you know, maybe I need to like close CSV actually. Save. Oh, whoops! You can't see that. You aren't allowed to see that. Da da do do do. Ooh, do 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 do. Yaki. Yaki. Alright, okay, I did that. And then now I'm gonna open C Clip Studio Paint again. Gonna look at my background for a bit, I guess. Sorry. Settings attached to this. Alright. Okay. Okay, hold on. What the hell is going on, actually? If I use like a different ruler, does that like lock me to the thing? It doesn't. Why doesn't it not lock me? Like, it should lock me to it. That's like the whole point of this whole thing, but like, I don't know. Did they change something? No, that just doesn't lock what I want it to lock, apparently. Okay, am I... How the fuck do you use this thing again? I'm pretty sure I used to be able to use this just pretty easily. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Accuracy. Oh, so the accuracy is set to 0, this is how it should be. But if I set it back to 100, does it like not properly project? No, it just doesn't. Does it just not work in fucking ZSB nowadays or something? Do I need to like actually pay for a newer version of this to get it to work again? If that's the case, then that's like fucked up, right? Like, damn. You know what? Whatever. You know, that's like fine. Probably. I will figure out how to do this on my own, perhaps. All right. How about that? How about that? Huh? Let's get this line. Let's get a horizon line going. All right. What is this song actually? What's going on in this song? Huh. Something's happening here. Hmm. Copy and paste. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Am I stupid? Wait, what was the shortcut for this again? It was like... Oh, wait, no, hold on. I guess I'm not... There we go, okay. I am stupid. I am simply stupid. That easy all the whole time, wow. Is there no way to center the transformation? Damn, Photoshop better, I guess. I had this thought in my head, you know, just in general, where it's like, I bet, like, you know, in a parallel universe, I bet someone could be watching me do this and be saying something in their head something like, oh, you can do this in Photoshop better because Photoshop has snapping. And I just imagine myself just like wrapping my fingers around their neck and watching that wife leave their eyes, you know, just casually. I was thinking about that. But then it became reality, so like now I don't know what to do now, I guess. Man. What do I do now, huh? What's my play now? Also, I drew a dot in the center. That's how I center it. It's fine. Like there's a center in the transformation box. That's how it works. It's just you can just do that. I can also move things on the same plane, so I don't have to. So I can only center it on like one thing. So it's like fine. It's fine. Oh my god. You're not strong enough to kill me. You don't know that. I mean, frankly, I don't know if you're strong enough to kill me either. Frankly, I guess, but like, I don't know. I have like, I don't know. You don't know that. Actually, do I'm taller? Are you heavier? I'm a fat fuck. Remember? Don't you remember this? I'm a fat fuck. I'm heavier. I'll fucking walk forward and like run you over. It bounces out. We kill each other. All right, we shake on that then. All right, yeah. Anyway, no, I don't think Photoshop is better simply because you can align certain things. I don't think Photoshop is better because of that. That's like one thing. I don't think that makes Photoshop better, frankly. I can see now that networks have begun to multiply. There are several more now that I can throw around as if I'm juggling. No, I'm not fast enough to do that, never mind. But there are several more though, so as you can see, now you understand what it means to release the so-called beast. Gamble for a sketch, one pull. Oh my god, bro. Alright, alright. You get a doodle! You get a doodle! Holy fuck, you get a doodle! Oh my god, you get a doodle! Holy shit! What do you want to doodle? What do you want to doodle of? What do you want to doodle of, man? Team Money Luck, yeah. What do you want to doodle of? Come on. Anowin looking tough? Okay. I need to get a reference. I need to find my ref. Yo, hold on, she looks tough. Oh my god. Shit, you know what? Maybe these should be like angry or like furrowed. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. I mean, the sword is like pretty long relative to the body, I guess, but I'll leave it at that. No, I'll also just leave that out because I don't think it needs that. Yo, I'm taking a pic. Yo, I'm taking a pic. You look tough. Do, 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 do. And then I'm gonna take this and I guess like maybe color it. Can I just will color picking this even work? I don't know if it will, but like we can try. Is this more neutral maybe? Maybe. You honestly color it whatever you want. What I want is to not put that much effort into this because it's a doodle, so I'm just gonna color pick from somewhere. And it might as well be from the original picture, tough picture anyway, I guess. What I want really isn't relevant there, really, I guess, in that case, so like, I don't know. The DD hair isn't even canon, yeah, that's fair. Do you know what color, do you know, I mean, okay, what color are our eyes again, though? Can you tell me that at least, yes? Bright green, okay. Yellow green or blue green? Or just green? 1, 2, 3, which one? 1, 2, 3, which one? Green, green? Okay. Alright, there you go, man. One tough and a win. One tough and a win. Coming right up. There you go. The rain, dude. Fuck yes. Well, there you go. You found out what happens with you when you gamble. I guess. Yep. You gotta win. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you should like cash out and like save the rest of your money, invest the rest of your money. I don't know. Wow, she's cute. Yeah. Fucking smile. Whip it in the rain. Whip it in the rain. Do 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 do. Do do. See, we have this now, right? We have this funny little scenario happening here. And what this does mean is that I can just do. Did I post the previous doodles on the thing? Actually, I don't know. I guess I didn't. You know, I'll post this one on my server as well. I guess. Sure. But now we're gonna take this and move it. I guess. I don't know. The rain. Oh, whoops. I need to take the center line too. Whip it in the rain. Is any of what I do necessary? Yeah, you know, like, do I need to do any of this, man? Like, maybe I could have just drawn this, like, normally without... I'm drawing this, like, straight up without having to deal with all this, like, technical stuff, but, like, I don't know. Did this have to be fisheye? I could have just, like, made this, like, not fisheye and not had to deal with, like, making circles, but, like, I don't know. I had a thought in my head and a vision that I demanded to be, like, given some breath of life, I guess, so I don't know. Maybe it's just how our things are. Oh well, I mean it's fun. Yeah, I mean yeah, I guess, but like I don't know. I am acutely aware of the fact that I spent like I don't know. It felt like 30 minutes just like doing nothing on stream just because I was trying to figure out Lazy Nazumi, which doesn't work anymore for some reason. So I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I should stop being such a downer. I guess I don't know. Just shit I say on stream. Oh well. Mm-hmm. You technically could have drawn it straight on the 3/4 angle, no perspective, or foreshortening, but hey, I didn't. But hey, but hey. Wow, Loomis. My guy, my fella. Gonna sleep. Bye bye. Okay. Bye bye. 下次见。下次见。下次见。谢谢来到我的。谢谢来到我的。Fuck. What? How do you say stream in Chinese again? Fuck. I don't remember. I don't remember. I googled this like literally like a few minutes like and like during the stream. I already forgot. Oh my god. God, he's so Chinese. I'm so fucking Chinese, bro. Live stream. 直播，谢谢来到我的直播。我希望你，爱我的 I don't know, whatever. 直播呀，谢谢，谢谢。Well, yeah, anyway, thanks for coming by to the stream. Appreciate the company. Yeah, take care, take care. Hope you enjoyed the sights, the sounds, and the feelings. Have a good rest. Go to sleep, you and Hungry both. Bye-bye. Yeah. Actually, I guess I could like just push this all the way forward. And then this would like start to like materialize. Or perhaps not. You know, throughout my life, I guess, you know, throughout the journey, throughout everything. Oh, I just realized how many fucking networks there are. Oh my god. But you know, I don't know. I feel like I oscillate between thinking, oh, I need to be looser, I need to be more technical, I need to be looser, I need to be more technical, you know. And I'm not actually sure what state I'm at right now. You know, I feel like I'm trying to like I don't know exactly what I'm trying to do here. I feel like I'm trying to be loose, but like, I don't know. Maybe it's like, maybe I'm just like kind of like still just in between both at the moment. I'm in between events, in between responsibilities, and in between everything right now. I guess I don't know. Do I become looser, or do I get more technical, tighter? Fuck. Hit fat fingered the enter key, or It's the eternal struggle of looseness that just comes from drawing a ton and eventually filtering out the stuff in my experience. Yeah, I did. Oh, yeah. It's an eternal struggle, which is like the part of it, I guess, right? But like, I don't know. I think from the start, not from the start, but I guess like over time, I've begun to like, as I've learned more about art learning as a whole, as a concept, you know, I feel like I've become to like more like aware of certain things, you know, and I guess like I don't know if being aware of it's like a good thing or not, you know, like should I be like consciously aware of the fact that I've been aiming for to be looser or more or less anything, you know? I don't know. Maybe less thinking, more drawing, who knows, but whatever, I don't know. I do also think that if I make this composition, I could do this though. Less thinking, more reference. You know what? That's true. That's been true for most of my life, actually. Frankly, I think I don't use reference enough. Plus, yeah. Well, I don't know. I feel like most of my life I've been trying to like. I keep saying most of my life as if this is like I'm going to talk about anything other than art, but like I don't know. It's so cumbersome saying like most of my art learning or almost my art journey, I guess. But like I don't know. I feel like I've just been like constantly battling just like an empty page, right? Just trying to put shit down. But like maybe I need to like pull it in the other direction a little bit more too. Yeah, I don't know. Everything's about balance, I guess. Yeah. I've recently started drawing with smaller canvas and a thicker pen to try and stop spending so much time on drawing. It works decently so far. That's nice. I kind of need to do the same thing. I'm not, maybe not exactly the same thing, but like I need to like practice drawing smaller at least. You know, to thumbnail more and plan better. Yeah, I think it's valuable. Yeah, because like drawing small is entirely is a skill. So okay, I'm just gonna delete that actually. Fire for you. Like the pen is so thick you can only really only put one thing on the page. Huh. Like one drawing or like just one stroke. It's like your canvas is like this. But like no, I can kind of like yeah, one drawing. Yeah. Okay, see, like I guess the whole thing is that like there would be like leaning slightly the other way, so then this would have enough room to like leverage itself this way and give more of a natural spot for this to happen. Also, in my opinion, the elbow she's propping her head up should point inwards or come closer to the middle. Inwards, where? Like this way, or like inwards to the center, or inwards to like her body? Because like I thought I did do the pose, and I did think I can't. I think it's closer to the body, or like maybe this way. I guess inwards. Yeah, like towards the camera. I guess technically, but like. See, this is why you use reference. Yeah, but like I also did just spend like fucking 30 minutes like doing nothing, so I don't know. Oh, you're back. Hello. Didn't realize you had left. Hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome back to the stream. I'm doing some bullshit, as you can see here. Oh my god, the creature's evolved. Yeah, you can see what it means to release the beast now. I'm sure you can. There's more of them. This is true. That's true. Bum, bum, bop, bop, ba, 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 bop, 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 bop. Round, 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 round. Man, I wish I had the full picture of this. This is kind of a similar angle. I wish I had the full picture of this one, but I don't have the full picture. Fuck. Um, it's not even that similar, really, but like, I don't know. Ram, 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 ram. Ram, 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 ram. Yeah, you know, I mean, I don't know. Again, to like continue like the talk, I guess, of like the general topic, I guess. I don't know. I do feel like yeah, most of my like I've just been like relying on like volume of shit that I've drawn to like progress art wise, but I'm thinking I don't know. It doesn't feel like I can afford to slow down and really pay attention to some things sometimes, though. You know, world moves fast, but I don't know. I feel like I do need to figure out how to slow down a little bit and pay more attention. I mentioned this earlier with the boxes too. You know, I gotta like pay more attention to what I'm drawing and for my warm ups too. You know, I don't just mindlessly just draw a million boxes just for the sake of it. You know, mileage is mileage, but like still, you know, I feel like I gotta like pay more attention. And I mean, I don't know. I feel like I have my frustration tolerance honed to like a decent degree, I guess, but I don't know. Still tough. This is tough. Yo, this is tough. uh, hey, thanks, man. Hold on, BRB. Never mind, I'm back. I mean, okay, I didn't lie about being right back, I guess, but like I thought I had something to do, but no, I don't actually. So I'm just back normally. Cough. Okay, whatever. I'll leave that. Just, you know what? No, no, no. I'm gonna delete them out there. Actually, I don't want to have that there. Actually, never mind. But I will make a new folder and do that, and then color this one that color so I can know it's the frame. I'll color this layer like that, so I know that it's a ruler. And then I will draw another character, I suppose. And now I run into the issue, this table kind of small. I guess I could just, I mean, I don't know. Is there anything I can just do? I don't know, I guess. I guess there's, did I not? Sure. I might have to redraw this one though, just because like I might want to have it like be like might want to have it like cross the center of the screen of the composition maybe, but like maybe not. Maybe it's fine. Who knows? Yeah. 5 point perspective hurts me. Better draw those boxes. Better. I don't know what else I could really say. Yeah, this is tough, but it's fun though. You know, this is fun. It's like it's interesting. I don't know. It's like I think it's like interesting. It's an interesting challenge, and I think it makes for interesting pieces too. Yeah. Gonna suck at this. I drew the hand backwards. Oh my god. Oh, and you got the idea anyway? Well, you know what? Maybe in a different timeline I fucking like I didn't listen to you and I just like I didn't use any reference at all. Continue just to not use any reference. And I ruined my life that way. Maybe so maybe there's a different timeline like that, alright? It's not for nothing. Nothing's for nothing, alright, T Money, it's okay. T to the M to the Money. You still got that T Money touch, don't worry about it. No one can take that away from you. Bro gave me the owl man explanation. What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does that mean, bro? Oh, this is a YouTube video? Never mind, I'm not gonna watch that. Okay. Remember one time where you showed me how to reopen closed tabs and my life has never been the same since, in a good way, of course. I wonder. In a good way? I'm not sure. Maybe I affected your life for the better in that case. Maybe. Sometimes I'm not so confident, though. Maybe I gave you a power that maybe you should have learned to be able to let go. Who knows? Okay, Jesus Christ. Oh, Owlman is an alternate version of Batman who discovers the multiverse and is essentially comes to the conclusion that nothing matters because in some other universe it never happened, or he died before. Where is it? Or he died before he could do it, or he was never born. So he decides the only choice he can make that matter is to completely destroy every universe. Did you think me saying that fucking that? Oh my god. That maybe in a different universe, like I wouldn't have been able to like get to the same point that you were reaching, and like the world would have ended. No, but it's similar. Okay. That's maybe all right then. You know what? I didn't know anything about Owlman. I mean, before you just told me all that, but I didn't expect him to be like a villain actually. Like the only thing I know about Owlman is that one like YouTube thumbnail talking about why he works apparently, and it's like he looks so goofy. His mask is so funny. He's just a goofy guy. He's just a goofy guy who wants to destroy the multiverse, man. It's just like just like lay off him. Just lay off him. I mean, like, damn though. I don't know. I just use the multiverse as like a tool to just say shit, but like, I wonder what I would do if I actually did learn that like there was a multiverse. Like, would I even be able to do anything about it? I don't think I'd be able to. I don't think like anything would change really. In our material reality, like I don't know, like I don't think there's any way to travel between them anyway. So like I don't know. Actually, I mean, like, kind of on that topic, not really exactly related, but like, I've been like seeing like a bunch of like voice lines from Marvel Rivals recently, right? And I realized that like a lot of the voice lines are talking about how like, damn, all these people want to kill us in these timelines, all these timelines, and like, I also didn't know that. Like, is that actually like how like the fucking how Marvel Rivals is like explained? Is that there's a bunch of timelines or something, and they're like all aware of the fact that there's multiple timelines? Is that like crazy? Is that how it works? Like, is that how they explain things? Dude, the freaking timelines, bro! Oh my god! I sent you his comic version. Oh my god! Okay, this is like way more owl like. You know what? Like maybe if I remember, like this makes more sense as an owl man, I guess. But like I remember, like the thumbnail that I saw was like this. It was like that. It was like a guy in a mask that looked like this. I'm pretty sure in a YouTube thumbnail. I'm pretty sure, and it's like this does not look like an owl at all. Got big empty owl eye sockets. Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm a big fan of big empty eyes, though. So you know what? I fuck with that. I guess I do fuck with that. I can kind of see it, check the thing out. Yeah, it's this motherfucker. I mean, the big shape here is literally just like this big fucking crescent shape on his like face, right? And he's got like the eyes, and it's like it's more like this, I guess. But it's just still like really goofy to me for some reason. I don't know. Looks like a Hollow Knight character. You know what? You're entirely correct, actually. That's the knight right there. It's like you decide the knight if you fucking decided to destroy every timeline, I guess. I don't know. That's the Hollow Knight. That's the Hollow Knight right there. Hmm. When Le Hollow Knight showed up on the boss, I pointed at Le screen. I pointed at Le screen at Le screen. Yeah, all right. And it makes you platform for 30 minutes before you fight him. Oh my god. TMT, TM money. 关号门不行吗？ Oh my god. TM Money's hatred for platforming has wasn't debated. Fight a boss 100 times. Fail platforming twice. Oh man. Aren't you challenged though? Aren't you challenged though? Oh man. I mean, I guess speaking of platforming, I should go play Nine Souls again, actually. It's been a bit. Hasn't been like that long or anything, but like, I should play it again. I should keep playing. There's not something primal within me that can't stand platforming. Oh my god. I mean, has there existed like any form of platforming that you've like enjoyed? Like, can we like discern like the source? I don't know if we can, I guess, but like, I don't know. I wonder. No? Okay. Alright. You know, worth a shot, I guess. I can't think of a single game with platforming that I like the platforming in. I was gonna be like funny and say like I don't know Souls games, but like I don't think any Souls game is like very renowned for its good platforming really. So I don't know. There might be an ad in a minute. Watch out. Might be an ad in a minute. Walk straight, jump, run, and then jump, roll off. Yeah, yeah. But I mean, you're moving between the platforms. You know, you're platforming. The forms are being platted. IDK, IDK. I don't know. I don't know. I don't exactly love Souls platforming either. Yeah, I don't know if anyone does. That was kind of like my point. Yeah, like I don't know if anyone actually does like really enjoy Souls platforming in particular. Somehow, out of all the choices you could have enjoyed, I guess I don't know. Maybe there's something about the systemic part of it. I don't know. Like I don't know. I'm good at it, but like it's just part of the level. Fair. Ow, bro. Half first want me to jump and then want to jump dash and then oops, you mistimed it slightly. Haha, fuck you, goodbye, back to the start. Is it the fuck you back to the start, or is it the combination of things then, or the mistiming part then? It's everything? Okay, in combination, I see. Okay. Where's the fuck's my mouse? There it is. Hmm. Okay, well. God's character backstory is peak. You're gonna implement it super hard. I know it. You put so much fucking pressure on me. All of you fuckers, bruh. All of you motherfuckers put so much goddamn pressure. Oh my god. I clicked the key and all my tabs closed. Am I being goofy? Yeah. Did you click the big red X on the top right? Okay, damn, really though? Damn. Was it like a shortcut or something? I don't know. Did you just open a new window maybe? I don't know. On my keyboard? I'm not sure, frankly. I don't know actually. Probably I'm writing a French essay right now. Huh. Interesting. Hmm. BRB? Well, I'll see you in a bit then. I don't know if I'm probably not going to be streaming for that much longer actually, but we'll see. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna call it there then, honestly. I could keep streaming for a bit more, honestly, but I think that's enough for today. So, yeah, thanks for coming by to the stream. Appreciate the company. Take care, take care. It's gonna be really funny if T-Money comes back like right now, but that's just how it is. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate the company. I'll see you when I see you.